loves, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here and happy Skincare Sunday. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Today is going to be a good one. So strap on your little notebook, your pen, get your tea, get your water, get whatever you want to drink because we're going to get in deep today on some of my very favorite holy grail skincare items, but done for more affordable prices and for the most part a lot cleaner. So hit the subscribe button, give me a little thumbs up, share this with somebody that you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one that we kind of really have to talk through. I have notes and all sorts of things just to keep you guys really educated on why I've chosen all of these products. Let me just flip to my page here. So we're going to start in cleansing. Now, the reason behind this video is because I have a lot of questions that they say things like, I really love all of the products that are your go-to products, but do you have any that are either less expensive? That's the big thing that we're going to address here today, is less expensive products, and some of them I found to actually be even cleaner. Okay, now I do want to state this kind of as a blanket statement. A lot of these products are going to be either drugstore or K-beauty, and some of the active ones, which we'll talk about in each individual one, are not going to be as strong or as results driven as something that would be more clinical strength. And so when we get there, I'll address that. So let's start with cleansing. All right, so you know, let me pull this up here. I have literally so many products out here right now. So as you know, my kind of holy grail cleansing oil is the Tatcha Camellia Pure. Okay, this is the Tatcha Camellia oil. This is a pretty expensive cleansing oil. I also love the pharmacy's Green Clean, which is also a pretty expensive version of it. I really don't go a day without cleansing my skin with this oil. Now, it does have some natural occurring fragrance in it, as well as some alcohol in it later on down in the ingredient list, but I wanted to find a version for you guys that I like just as much. You guys, I found a couple, okay? So they do work almost equally as well as that one, and so I'll start out with this one. I've talked about it a couple of times. This is the Deep Cleansing Oil from DHC. All right, so I have talked about this one a couple of times, so I won't harp on it, but it is the Day Eraser from MAELOVE. This is fantastic. It does come with a pump. I don't know what happened to it, but this is fantastic. It has an amazing price point, but this one you can only get in the United States, so I wanted to broaden my horizons. So I have this one. This is by a company called LUMENE, I believe is how you pronounce it. This is something you can get all over the world. I did get it at Target. I really love this, okay? So what's different about this is that you have to put it on wet skin, but it is a thick, like, cleansing balm. So you put it on like kind of damp skin and start to massage it all over your makeup, and it really does a fantastic job on cleansing. The details of this one is this is only $14.99. Again, I got it at Target. It has vitamin C, it's cruelty-free, it has their patented kind of it's their Arctic glacier water, so that's supposed to be very pure and amazing for the skin, but I just find this to be very good. I really enjoyed this, so that is a good one to keep in mind. My next one probably won't be that much of a surprise to you, but it is the HADA LABO cleansing oil. Now for me, this one is a little bit on the higher price end, but it has a lot of amazing ingredients in it. It is $25.59 on Yes Style. That's where I got it. I have been using this. I love it. I don't feel like it cleanses as well as the camellia oil, but it is definitely a little bit cleaner in words. It has pure olive oil in it. That's what its base is, but it's not yellow, and it has hardly any scent to it, which I love. It also contains super hyaluronic acid, and it has another form, so it has two forms of hyaluronic acid in it, which actually the second form actually creates a film on the skin with the hyaluronic acid so that it doesn't get washed off. So what I've been doing is I've been washing my face in the morning with this and not using another cleanser, and it's been doing a really nice job. It also keeps skin at a pH level that is appropriate. It is fragrance free, mineral oil free, alcohol free, colorant free, and it has a very low irritation level for anybody that is sensitive. I have been loving this one. I'm really, really impressed, okay? Fantastic product. And if you can get that somewhere cheaper, do. I will tell you that I was able to find HADA LABO and a few other of these products at the Walmart site. I just really want you guys to be very careful what Walmart is selling. If you guys want to know if a brand has specific retailers that it endorses that carries their products, please go to the brand or email the brand. Walmart is known to be selling fraudulent products, okay? So just watch your sources where you're getting it from. So that's why I ended up paying more for the HADA LABO through Yes Style than I did through another site, through the Walmart site, okay? So keep that in mind where you're buying your products from. All right, and then so what our next step would be to some sort of exfoliation. You know that these pads from Dr. Dennis Gross, the daily peel pads, are my holy grail. I love them, okay? I could not find another product that was exactly like this for less expensive that had a neutralizing step in it, so it neutralizes the acids and alcohols in it. But I will say that First Aid Beauty, their acne clearing pads with white clay, they've kind of formulated them. This has maximum strength, 2% salicylic acid, so it's great for pore cleansing, acne, overall texture. They come in these little pads. I actually used to carry these in my professional kit. I really, really like these. Now, are they going to be as effective as the Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads? I would say they're as effective as the gentle version of the Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads, but I do not feel that they're as effective. But that does not take away from how amazing this product is. It's a really, really fantastic exfoliator when you're looking for a pad in that section. And the price point on this is amazing as well. Fragrance free, and it's made for sensitive skin. So might be something that you want to check out if you have more on the sensitive skin type. All right, so for the topic of the day that I get asked about all the time, it is my essence, okay? I want to start this out by saying, you know, I'm wholeheartedly obsessed with the Tatcha Essence. It is, though, $99, okay? And it doesn't have anything bad in there for you. It does have a small amount of fragrance at the end, but it is not an artificial fragrance. It is a natural occurring fragrance. It's an essential oil fragrance, okay? So, which I have no problem with, but if you are sensitive skinned, that might be something that you really should take a look at. So I love this. I think it's fantastic. Now, the two that I'm going to bring up, I really, really like. I love the price point. I love the ingredients, but they have not done as good of a job as the Tatcha one is, but you guys will absolutely love them, I think, honestly. So let's start here. This is by a brand called COSRX, and I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but I've talked about a few of their products on here, like their lightening serum is fantastic. This actually retails for $21. It's fantastic. It is 3.38 fluid ounces. It has 95%, I'm going to try to get this word right, galactomites, and it's a fermented filtrate. So basically what that does is it's a fermentation process just like the Tatcha Essence is, and so it will add to that hydration, add to those fermentation benefits to a product. So this also has fermentation in it. I love that. It is a very highly balancing and hydrating essence. It also has hyaluronic acid in it and also niacinamide, which is amazing. And you can also use this around your eyes. Woohoo! You cannot use the Tatcha Essence around the eyes because it does have a small amount of lactic acid in it. So this is fantastic. I've really been enjoying this, but it is more of a gel-like kind of consistency. It really, a little bit goes a long way, and I've been really, really, really loving this, okay? So it really is a good product, you guys. It really is. And then the other one I want to talk to you about is from the same brand, and it is their Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. This retails for $21 as well. I was a little off-put by snail mucus. To me, it just grossed me out. But I did a bunch of research, and snail mucus is actually something that Asian cultures have used for a long time. It's also kind of that new hot hip ingredient. What it does is it adds to hydration into the skin, obviously, but it also helps the skin repair itself. So any kind of inflammation or irritation that you have in the skin, it will help to calm that down. It is 96% snail mucus. It is basically aids in that skin repair like we talked about. It also, the snail mucus will also brighten the skin and also will help to work on tone of the skin as well, overall tone of the skin. It also has hyaluronic acid in it. COSRX is the brand itself for the most part, is sulfate-free, paraben-free, oil-free, and fragrance-free, and that's what this is. This is all of those and above, okay? So it's definitely a very, very great product. Again, this is going to be a little bit, see it, it's thicker. It doesn't run down my hand. It definitely is going to be for everybody. So no matter what skin type you are, you can use this. I found that these are hydrating, but they sink into the skin really, really nicely. I have been known to layer these. I have layered this one first and then this one after it. I love it. I've been kind of doing that religiously over the past several weeks and really, really enjoyed them. And the price point you can't beat. All right, so let's move on to one of my other favorite topics, which is vitamin C. You know, one of my holy grails. Actually, I don't know if I've talked about this on here, but over the past 6 weeks, my holy grail has been the LUMENE vitamin C. I wholeheartedly believe in this line. I think it is pretty much one of the best vitamin C's out there amongst some of the other ones like we talked about, you know, Drunk Elephant, and my next one, which is the MAELOVE vitamin C serum with ferulic acid and hyaluronic acid in it. This is fantastic. From MAELOVE, again, only available in the United States, but it's under $30. It's a very effective vitamin C. You keep it in the fridge. Really, really, really great product. Now, I also tried this from the brand LUMENE, and I got it at Target. I ordered it online. Vitamin C, so it's wild Arctic cloudberry vitamin C, so it's a little bit different type of vitamin C that also makes it very stable, so it's not ascorbic acid, so it is a little bit more stable. It's definitely more on the clear. Like, it does not have a lot of color to it at all, and it is more on the hydrating spectrum rather than the MAELOVE, because it is much more of a gel consistency. It feels very much like hyaluronic acid, but then it just sinks into the skin beautifully. I've really been enjoying this product, honestly. It's a little bit thicker than most vitamin C serums. It also has 2 types of hyaluronic acid in it. It also has pure Arctic spring water in it, which is naturally pure and adds to the softness of the skin. It has no parabens, no formaldehyde, and no mineral oil in it. It's a really beautiful little product. I love it. They call it their vitamin C essence because it is adding in that hydration, but it is a little bit thicker than most vitamin C serums. So let's now move on to some serums. Now, I want to talk to you about hyaluronic acid serums because a lot of you guys I know use them, especially we are going into the winter months, and that's going to be important for a lot of us that live in pretty normal climates. If you live in a super, super dry climate, you want to go with squalene because sometimes hyaluronic acid can have a tendency to pull the moisture from the air, but also since there's not any moisture in the air, it's going to pull from your skin. So squalene is going to be more important for you. Squalene oil is going to be more important for you. So if you live somewhere super dry like Colorado or the desert, just keep that in mind. But I have an alternative for you guys. So you know, one of my favorites is the Ren Beauty Shot. I love this. I live for it. It gets in my kit. It's amazing. Also, another one that I've really enjoyed is the SkinCeuticals AHA Intensifier. Fantastic type of hyaluronic acid with some amazing other ingredients in it, some berry extracts in it. But they both are on the more expensive spectrum, especially this one, and it has an alcohol in it that I don't love. So I want to introduce you to a brand, I don't know if you've heard of it, called Garden of Wisdom. They are a very online boutique. It kind of looks a little medicinal when you're on there. It might look a little bit hard to understand, but they are a self-funded brand that really believes in wholeheartedly giving you the most pure products ever. They're very similar to Guerlain, but they are also in the vein of The Ordinary. Reason being is that they have many serums and many creams for different needs. Okay, there is no low protocols though like The Ordinary has, but their price points are similar. But in my opinion, this product line is much cleaner. Okay, so hyaluronic acid, I love. Now this one right here is called their GOW Encapsulated Glacier Water Hydrating Gel, and I have been loving this, you guys. I by the way, I just got samples of all of these guys because I wanted to try them, but I have the prices for full sizes. So this is there is a full size one which is 4 ounces, which is amazing. 4 ounces is just a little bit smaller than this essence. That retails for $25.80. It has no fragrance in it, so it's perfect for my sensitive skin people. It also, like I said, has encapsulated glacier water that is pure and softening to the skin, as well as it is rich in minerals. So it's not just regular water. It has a great pH balance to it, just innately. It also has a calming effect to the skin, a soothing effect to the skin, and it also strengthens collagen naturally in the body. It also has glycoprotein, and this basically boosts skin's oxygen, which is a very cool ingredient that I haven't heard a lot of companies talk about. It's a neat technology. So that will boost the skin's oxygen, which will help with a whole host of things: detoxification, plumping, brightness, overall healthier skin barrier. It also has moisturizing properties, this glycoprotein, as well as water-binding polysaccharides. Okay, so that's why it's very similar to hyaluronic acid, but people in drier climates can use this. So I've just been over the moon with this, you guys. It is definitely more of a watery-like consistency. Little bit goes a long way, and it is very hydrating and nutritious to the skin. It little bit goes a long way. I love that guy. Literally find myself like looking forward to using it. Now this one I haven't talked about a lot. This is the RX Complete Serum from LeMieux. I love this. I've been using this in the mornings when I want a all-in-one serum. We've talked about a lot of all-in-one serums, but this is another one I want you to look at. This is great for acne-prone skin. So the TGF booster that we talked about, the epidermal growth the growth factors, is not amazing for acne-prone skin. This does not contain any growth factors, but it does contain a whole host of amazing ingredients. But it does retail for $65 for 1 ounce. It does have hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, antioxidants. It does have ceramides, vitamin E, and 5 patented peptides. And I want you to remember why I'm talking about that. So some people say, well, I want one that's a little, I don't know how much cleaner you can get, but I found this one that I wanted to tell you guys about. It's called the Youth Elixir by Garden of Wisdom. And it has so jam-packed of ingredients that this is probably all you need in the morning, and then you just put your moisturizer on, an SPF, and you're ready to go. I'm serious. Very clean. It is a little bit pricey, okay? So 1 ounce is $73.60, but it does have antioxidants in it like alpha lipoic acid as well as resveratrol. It also has peptides, green tea. It does have ceramides in it, and it also has niacinamide in it. So it is a little bit more jam-packed full of ingredients rather than the other RX by LeMieux. So I wanted to introduce you to that as well. I love this. Really great results driven on anti-aging, dryness, fine lines, wrinkles, just overall an amazing jam-packed powerhouse of an anti-aging serum. All right, so let's get to this bad boy over here. You know that I have always been a fan of the Tatcha water cream as well as the silk cream. It is not appropriate for everybody out there. It's not appropriate for sensitive skin because it does have a natural fragrance. Some of the stuff in here has silicone in it, as well as some, you know, alcohols that occur a little bit lower in the ingredients. But these have been my go-to moisturizers for a long time. But what, and as well as the Hydra is fantastic. I mean, it's super clean, but we're going to talk about this because of the price point. I've talked about this a lot. I want to again talk about it. This is the Green Tea Moisturizer Balance and Moisture from WHAMISA by Glow Recipe. You can find this in Target. Fantastic price point, has green tea antioxidants. It's perfect for oilier skin. So this is my supplement for the Hydra and the water cream. This is my more affordable version for you guys. It is oil free as well. Now, this little special gem, you guys, this is also by Garden of Wisdom. This is called the Wonder Cream, okay? That's what this is called. And 2 ounces of this bad boy go for only $26.75, and it is so clean and jam-packed full of some amazing stuff. It has sunflower oil in it, it has lactic acid, avocado oil, argan oil, milk protein, ceramide, and hyaluronic acid. This does come in 2 versions. This one comes in regular texture as well as light texture. So if you are more of a water cream person, go ahead and get the light texture. And if you are more of a silk cream person, get the regular texture. Fantastic price point, amazing. I've been wearing it nonstop with my, when I alternate off with my Biossance. Okay, and then I just wanted to introduce you to this, okay? This is by a brand called Simply Fab. This is a spray SPF because I can't do a dupes video without talking about a spray SPF. As you know, one of my favorites is the Kate Somerville Spray SPF. And that retails for $38. This, and it's the same amount, but it has a alcohol in it. It has a bunch of yuckies in it. But this one retails for 3 ounces for $39. But it's gluten-free, GMO-free, paraben-free, dimethicone-free, phthalate-free, alcohol-free, and no synthetic fragrances. This is my favorite is the unscented version. They do have other scents, and they're all scented with essential oils, but mine favorite is the unscented version. I am loving this, you guys. It is a non-nano zinc oxide. It is a physical sunscreen, physical sunscreen, SPF 25, and it has micronized particles to help really make sure that it gets all over the skin, cruelty-free, and so much healthier and better for you. I love this. This now lives in my purse. I use it every day, all day. It feels great. Even the unscented version has a small scent to it, but it's just from the some of the ingredients that are in there. It's not a fragrance, okay? So I just want to let you know that. So I hope you enjoyed this, you guys. It actually took me over 2 months to gather everything. I've been trying a lot of these products for actually over 3 months to make sure that I really enjoyed them. The Garden of Wisdom I've only been trying for about a month because they're so small, but I love it. And so I just wanted to give you some recommendations for lower priced products of some of my holy grails. Thank you so much for being here. I love y'all so, so much, and I will see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, guys.